around the world right now. Something very strange, bizarre, and outright terrifying. Now, this phenomena that is occurring has been caught on camera. Actually, it has been caught on many cameras. Now, anyone who would have randomly stumbled on one of these videos would probably think, okay, this is an isolated incident. But when you find footage after footage showing the same thing happening to different people, you can't help but to wonder what's in the sauce. What I'm talking about, folks, is there is camera footage of people literally spinning around or spiraling into a seizure. It sounds just as creepy as the footage of sports players dropping out on the field, but this footage is probably one of the creepiest things I've ever seen. It does look like something out of a horror movie. So what's happening? Well, there are theories. I couldn't help but to look into this further. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, things will never be the same in this world. People's health is diminishing, and many people are losing their lives suddenly, without warning. And now we have something else to watch out for and add to the list. I call it the spin. Shoulder. They sense something. It starts with the victim minding their own business when suddenly they seem to look as if they sense something behind them. Now, instead of quickly turning around to check, the victim slowly turns their head, looking over the right shoulder. As they turn their body, the victim begins to swat at the air as if they are being harassed by a bee or something. But they keep spinning around until they lose their balance, falling to the ground and exhibit what appears to be a seizure. It reminds me of the movie The Ring, where the apparition of the demon causes the person to die where the body is left contorted. Now guys, nobody, and I mean nobody, knows what the hell they just put into their bodies. Even with all the doctors and scientists and documents that exist, nobody really knows what they just did to themselves. So one of the theories behind what is happening here is that this is another side effect of one of Big Pharma's products. Let's just put it that way. Another theory is that this has something to do with 5G. And of course, there is the theory of paranormal activity. Now, I first came across this on the Reese report from InfoWars. And this first video, we see just what I described. Someone looking over the shoulder as if something is behind them. Vertigo, which is an inner ear problem, would cause the room to look like it's spinning, but it wouldn't cause you to involuntarily spin in circles while swatting at something no one else can see. And I want you to notice the position of the arms and legs once the person falls in paralysis, with the arms and legs extended stiffly in front of the body. So, I have to be honest with you guys. I don't think this is how demonic attacks work. And I don't believe that these spirits around us, I think the Bible says that if you could see them, you would shudder. I don't think that they are allowed by God to just go around and give people deadly seizures like the little girl in The Ring. Although, that's what it looks like, right? We just can't see the little girl. And what's crazy about these cases is that these people are falling down with their mouths wide open. Creep-P, with an extra P. Now, as far as I can tell, what it looks like to me, because the movements are eerily similar, it looks like some type of seizure. And there are several types. The automatism and the atypical repetitive movements indicate something wrong with the brain. Not that there is something actually there. Now, this guy, unfortunately, fell underneath the train, so I will spare you that visual. What's even more disturbing about this footage is the person on the bench doesn't flinch a muscle when it happens. They are looking down at their phone, but once the guy starts spinning, they look up right before he goes under. Perhaps they were paralyzed themselves from being right in front of it, helpless. And you know, it's sad. It is sad that we don't have answers. I mean, the footage speaks for itself. Something is happening. People are dropping suddenly, and we are witnessing a collapse that's only just begun. Oh, these spirits around us have everything to do with what's happening, so I don't rule that out completely. I'll tell you a secret. After everything that I have looked at on the subject of what's going on inside people's bodies now, since they drink the sauce, is I feel like there is this common engineered parasite trying to grow inside the body in an attempt to take it over, like Invasion of the Body Snatchers, in a sense. And I am sure you guys have seen some of the footage of what they have been pulling out of people lately. I really don't know what this could be. I only have a feeling about what it could be. If any of you have any ideas, you're welcome to let me know in the comments below. That's all for now, folks. Just a quick report on some of the stranger things happening around us that we don't see happening every day. But maybe it'll start to happen every day. Be sure to visit woodwardentertainment.com and the Woodward Entertainment store. You can follow me on Instagram at JAE Woodward.